Good morning, my 7th grade darlings. We are going to go over our workbook pages. It's a lot easier for me just to make a video and give you the answers than to type everything out because my fingers start to hurt after a while. So we're going to be going over the workbook pages beginning on page 230, Smoking and Your Health. The first part of that workbook is Use Target Reading Skills. So you have this chart that you had to fill out, the cause, smoking, and then you had to fill out the effects. The first one, increase in breathing and heart rate due to carbon monoxide and smoke. That's an effect of smoking. Another one would be damage to protective cilia and risk of cancer due to tar. You could have increase in blood pressure and addiction due to nicotine. Risk over time of chronic bronchitis, emphysema, lung cancer, and atherosclerosis. All of those are the effects of smoking. Fun stuff, so don't smoke. So that's page 230. 231, chemicals in tobacco smoke. Number 1 at the top of page 231. You have a table to complete, harmful chemicals in tobacco smoke. And I'm going to start at the top and go work my way down and then go from left to right. So the chemical tar, what is it? A dark sticky substance that forms when tobacco burns. How it harms the body: it clumps cilia together so they can't keep harmful materials out of your lungs. The second chemical listed in the table is carbon monoxide. What is it? It's a colorless, odorless gas produced when things are burned. How it harms the body: it binds to hemoglobin and red blood cells in place of oxygen. The third chemical in tobacco smoke is nicotine. So you have to fill that in. Nicotine. What is it? It's a drug. This one's filled in for you. A drug that produces an addiction or physical dependence. How it harms the body: it speeds up the nervous system and the heart, so it increases your heart rate. Health problems in smoking. We're at the middle of page 231. Number 2, circle the letter of each sentence that is true about the effects of tobacco smoke. You would circle B, smokers cough frequently because their cilia cannot sweep away the mucus. The more of that stuff you have in your lungs, the more you have to cough to get it up. And when your cilia is not working properly, you're going to have to cough harder to get all of that to come out, and you're still not going to. C, smokers do not get as much oxygen because mucus build up blocks airflow onto the lungs. Okay, so that is the answers for number 2, B, and C. Number 3, list 4 respiratory problems that result from long-term smoking. A, chronic bronchitis. B, emphysema. C, lung cancer. And D, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, atherosclerosis, but it's atherosclerosis. And we talked about that in the last chapter, okay? Number 4, we're on the bottom of page 231. Number 4, is the following sentence true or false? Long-term or chronic bronchitis has no effect on breathing passages. That is false. It does have a long-term effect because what causes the chronic, which means it's long-term, this is something that's ongoing, it has weakened and made those, if not closed off some of those breathing passages, it has certainly narrowed them and damaged those breathing passages, okay? So number 4 is false. Okay, page 232, at the top, number 5. A serious disease that destroys lung tissue and causes difficulty in breathing is emphysema. Number 6, what causes emphysema? Emphysema is caused when chemicals in tobacco smoke damages lung tissue and breathing passages. I'll read that one more time. Emphysema is caused when chemicals in tobacco smoke damage lung tissue and breathing passages. The one thing about emphysema, if you remember when you read in your chapter, is once the damage is done, it can't be undone, even if you do quit smoking. Emphysema is one of those diseases that once the damage has been done to your lungs, there's no correcting that. Number 7 is the following sentence true or false. Cigarette smoke has over 50 different chemicals that cause cancer. That is true. That is true. Don't smoke. I'm going to say that 953 times through this video. Don't do it. Okay, and we'll also talk more about that and vaping and health. All right, number 8, chemicals. How do the chemicals in tobacco smoke affect your blood vessels? Chemicals from tobacco smoke enter the blood and are absorbed by blood vessels. The chemicals irritate the blood vessels, which causes a buildup of the fatty material that causes atherosclerosis. I'm not going to say that again. You'll just have to rewind the video if you didn't get that. Number 9. If the following sentence is true or false, smokers are more likely to have heart attacks than non-smokers. And that is true. Smokers are more likely to have heart attacks than non-smokers. You need me? Yeah, I'm on the video. I'll be out in a minute. I'll be done. I'm going to pause y'all for just a minute. Alright guys, sorry about that. And I don't remember what number we were on. Number 10 on page 232. Okay, what is passive smoking? There's been a lot of debate about this. This is secondhand smoke. So if someone is smoking near you, or you're in the room or in the car or in the house where there's cigarette smokers, you are inhaling their cigarette smoke still, and that's considered passive smoking. We hear it a lot as secondhand smoke. Passive smoking, people voluntarily let me start that over. In passive smoking, people involuntarily inhale the smoke from other people's cigarettes, cigars, or pipes. So you don't even have to be a smoker to get the damaging effects of cigarette smoking or cigar smoking or tobacco smoking of any kind. You can also be affected if you live with someone who is a smoker. All right, page 233. Nope, that's it. We're done. You only had to do through 232. So those are your answers for your workbook pages. And make sure you make all the corrections as we move on. If I did not get your work before now, I apologize, but that your zeros are going to stand. So as of the time that I posted this video, which was at 8 o'clock when the slides posted, because it had the vocabulary answers, and then this one will post probably right about 8:30. Your grades stand. I need you to look at those due dates. Due dates when you do your work. Okay, check facts every day. Check Google Classroom every day to make sure you are getting these assignments done. Miss Shannon is working on a way to integrate facts and Google Classroom, and as soon as that's done, I know that's going to make things a lot easier for everybody. But until then, guys, y'all take care. Call me if you have any questions. I've got to run out for a little bit today. I've got to run up to the school and do some things for ELC, and then I will be back here. So feel free to give me a call. You have my number. Email me, text me with any questions that you have. One question I did receive was as far as turning in notebook pages. You can text me a picture. If you have a phone, you can snap a picture of them. You can text it to me. You can also send it through Gmail that way, the pictures of it. If you don't want to do that, you can create a Google Doc, but if you already have them completed in your workbook and have a way to take a picture, that's probably the easiest way to do it. So just email it, text it to me, just so I know that you're doing it. When I grade the workbook pages, I'm just looking to see that you complete it, just like in class. And it goes down as a homework grade. And then we'll do these videos with the corrections, and you'll have an opportunity to make sure you're getting it all in correctly. Okay? Have a great day, and I will see you soon.